The real winners and losers from UFC on ESPN 43. It's certainly a busy sports weekend. The NBA and NHL are in the heat of playoff races. MLB is in the final throes of spring training preparation. And the NCAA men's and women's basketball tournament is flush with noteworthy upsets. But the mixed martial arts world never sleeps. The UFC carved out a Saturday night spot at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas, and delivered a show that went live on ESPN amid the other television options. Bantamweight contenders Marlon Vera and Corey Sandhagen were the main event principals on a 10-bout card that shrunk from 13 when 3 fights matching lightweights Manuel Torres and Trey Ogden, bantamweights Tam Myersvidal and Haley Cowan, and flyweights Alex Perez and Manel Kape were pulled from the schedule due to medical issues. The B/R Combat Sports crew was in its weekend perch as well to take in the action and compile a definitive list of the evening's real winners and losers. Take a look at what we came up with and drop a thought or two of your own in the comments. Like it or not, and let's face it, fans of either Marlon Vera or blood and guts action probably didn't. Corey Sandhagen fought the perfect mixed martial arts fight. He moved well. He changed stances. He succeeded with strikes. He scored takedowns. He was, in the words of ESPN Michael Bisping, both complicated and sophisticated. He was also successful. The 5-year veteran of the Octagon scored perhaps the most important victory of his 8-year career, mixing nearly every combat aspect across 25 minutes in securing a well-deserved decision win over his third-ranked opponent. The No. 5-man at bantamweight won 2 cards by 50-45 and 49-46 counts. That's 5-0 and 4-1 in rounds, respectively, to offset a ridiculous 48-47 in Vera's favor that made it a split decision, despite the winners across the board statistical advantages. B/R agreed with the verdict and had it 50-45 for Sandhagen, giving way to his clear striking edges in each round, alongside his overall edge in takedowns at 3-0 and the wide margin in control time. 7, 8-0, 9 that it provided. The win was his 9th in 12 UFC appearances and 2nd in a row, and prompted him to call out No. 1 contender Merab Dvalishvili, who was seated at cageside. "I want that No. 1 spot," and she said, "Merab, you're hungry. Well, I got something for you to eat, and it don't taste good." For Vera, the loss ended a 4-fight win streak and left him at 14-7 in the UFC. But in spite of the strange judging, he made no post-fight claim to a victory. "I was as ready as I can get," and she said, "I just couldn't get it started. No excuses," and